So then again, you withdrew the 401k. What you first of all, what did you do with that money? And then secondly, did you like, okay, I'm gonna start a business and I'm gonna go full blown. Okay, so I'm done at BP. I voluntarily
Hmm.
resigned my services. Am I just working for my own going forward and in my own business? And if so, what was that business? How did you kind of play that after you got your
Yeah.
401k funds and stopped working at
So
BP?
I got the 401k money. I'm like, okay, well, that was investment money. So what am I going to invest it in? Because I got
Right,
to invest it in something. So
for
I
sure.
use some of it for my digital advertising business that I started based on the Guru courses, Facebook ads and things like that that I would do for small businesses, which that actually took off quite a bit in the beginning in 2017. I was, for example, let's say a tow truck company. Okay, they want calls. They want people to call them when they need a tow truck, but they don't know the first thing about marketing or ads or anything, or Google or search and any of that. So I would reach out to them. And, matter of fact, one of my first biggest clients was a client in Detroit, Henderson Towing, and it's a big towing company in the area over there. And I would just reach out because at that point I have no credibility. They don't know who I am. I'm just a no name. So who are they? Like, why should they trust me that I'm gonna be able to actually bring them business?
Right.
And based on that, be able to, pay me for that business. So what I did was like kind of like the free trial approach. So I said, okay, how about this? I'll send you like 20 calls based on what I've learned in this course, whatever, how to put up Google ads, Facebook ads, what have you.
So you bought a
And
course. So you bought a course
yeah,
before. Okay. Okay.
so I bought a course on digital marketing, and that was the Guru, whatever, 10, 6, $8,000 course, whatever it was at that point in time. And I learned how to do these different skills because again, it goes back to skill set, right? So your skills are what's going to be able to define your potential.
Right.
So
Which
I
is the
knew
point
that,
of the channel is acquiring a
right.
skill that yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Exactly. So if you don't have skills, so I had to, whatever I had learned from college, but that what I realized was those skills only apply to being in that specific role in that specific type of field,
Right.
and that's not like a flexible skill set to be able to use it and have that safety net of, okay, if this employer decides to lay you off, okay, what now? I mean, I saw my coworkers at that time who, they had been working 20, 25 years in this specific type of oil and gas engineering. Okay, well, the oil industry gets hit. Now what? So all
Right.
you know how to do is you've been working 30 years on this specific type of piece of equipment. Now you're pretty much useless to any other company.
Right.
So what I wanted to do was I wanted to have a skill set that was more flexible and useful no matter what the industry was. So with marketing, I saw it as, okay, everybody needs business. Everybody needs more leads. Everybody needs more sales,
Right.
more people walking through the door. It doesn't matter if it's healthcare. It doesn't matter if it's, law firms. If it's a local tow truck company, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that if you could bring them leads, and those leads turn into money, then they're gonna be probably willing to pay you for it and want you to keep doing that for them. So I did that for a couple of years with small businesses, and in the meantime, I took that whatever money I had left from my 401k and I started investing in I just saw a Facebook post by a friend of mine at that point. He said, oh, there's this thing called Bitcoin. And, if you put your money in, funny enough, it ended up being like a pyramid scheme. I didn't find that out until later on, but I didn't even know anything about pyramid schemes at that
Right.
point, which
Right. Right.
to the audience, if they don't know what a pyramid scheme is, basically what it is it's called different names, pyramid scheme, MLM. It's where people say, okay, I sign you up, and if I sign you up, I make money, and then if you go sign someone else up, you make money
Mhm.
too, and you just got to keep signing people up. But then when you ask the question, okay, well, where's all this money coming from? No one can really give you a straight answer, or they'll give you an answer, but that answer is either a lie or a scam, or it's not really backed up by any type of reality. So I fell into that, and just by sheer luck, I got in early enough to the point where it was 2017. Bitcoin, for those not familiar, it's a type of cryptocurrency, which is like a new form of money that you can use to send payments instead of using a PayPal and things like that. And it was a really cheap price. I ended up multiplying that 401k I would say probably about 4 to 5 times my money on that 401k. So it more than made up for the taxes and fees I paid to withdraw it, but it could have gone extremely in the opposite direction if not for just God's timing and just
Right.
mercy on me, to not lose my ass, you could say. But it worked out. In the meantime, that was more of like that was